Aloha! My name is Anna. Welcome to my channel. So today I'd like to talk with you about how to manifest your dream life, but also what to do if you are, feeling off track, like you're scared, you're off focus, and you just don't feel like yourself, because at one point or another, we have all felt this way, and there are some very good methods on how to get back to yourself, find what is fitting for you, what feels great for you, and also finding your true purpose, because I think we all want to know why we're on this earth. If you want, you can also follow me on my Instagram. It's gonna be all about food, photography, and actually just healthy food recipes and ideas. This is from today and I've already started eating it, so that's why it doesn't look so good anymore. So the first thing you can do in order to get back to yourself is, of course, meditation. Now, we've all talked about this, we've all heard it, and I'm here to tell you that I am not amazing at meditation. So, because I felt like I wasn't doing it right, because I have a hard time not thinking, I have a hard time just staying where I am and focusing on my breath. So I've decided to find a solution where I still feel like I want to meditate, get out all the benefits, but instead of trying to get my mind to stop chattering, which it loves to do, I felt like I invent something new. So I'm sure you've all heard of vision boards, and now for this you don't need to have a vision board, but have some big dreams. It doesn't need to be, only like, I want to have a nice car, or I want to have a house on the Maldives. Of course it can be this as well, but I'd love to start meditating with you more on the purpose you have in life, because in the end what makes you feel happy and joyous is of course also the material things. But what gives us the true joy is to find our purpose and fulfill it to the best of our abilities and hopefully inspire others. So this is what I'm trying to do with this little YouTube channel. So yeah, feel free to share what you want to achieve. And yeah, this has worked for meditation really well for me. I wake up every morning at 7 and I sit down for 15 minutes. And instead of, I breathe in deeply, but only for around 2 minutes. And then for the next 10 minutes, I will focus on what I want to achieve, how I want to be feeling that day, how I want my relationships and experiences to be. And yeah, that's really helped me tremendously. And it sets the intentions for the day so that when I do have a low, I find I get better on track again, because I have set the track very clear in the morning, so that when I get off track during the day, I feel like, but this is what we focused on, Anna, so follow this way. Okay, so the meditation is a first step just to calm down, unwind a little, and stop stressing about feeling the way you are feeling, because at least I work like this, that I'm at one point, wow, why am I feeling so bad at the moment? How did this happen? And this is the question I want you all to face, because in order to initiate change, you have to know how the feeling came to you in the first place, why you started to feel off track, why something wasn't working. And for this, I can recommend checking your thoughts, because most feelings originate from what you're thinking. What is the story you are telling yourself? Now, I can tell you an example for me. My boyfriend and I were in the bus and we were having a fight. It wasn't dramatic, it was like a discussion. But then he was stressed, the bus stopped, he needed to get out at his stop, and he just left. Now, usually we always give each other a kiss and say goodbye, but he just left. He said bye, but wasn't with a kiss. Now, I've experienced many times in my life that people would just, when I didn't do something like my parents, growing up, if I didn't do something accordingly, a measure of my dad, for example, would be to just ignore me. say I wasn't there. But now that my boyfriend just exited, I started to have this whole story. I started crying and I was super upset. When in the end, it was me having this story in my head about what this meant, because we interpret so many things and this is what creates our reality. So me being triggered by him walking out, but then my reaction was what made me feel so miserable. And I've learned this great formula today. It's by the book, The Success Principles. I can recommend it to anyone. And it's about how outcome is created. An outcome is created by the formula E plus R. Now E stands for event, and then plus, and then the reaction is what you do and what you make out of certain experiences. So if you keep this in mind and take responsibility for how you're reacting, you can change the whole outcome of certain situations and how you're feeling. So I'm not saying this is going to be easy, but if you keep it in mind and shift your awareness to your reaction, you will see an amazing increase of health and happiness. Now, other than meditation, there are a couple of other methods, which I'm sure you are all aware of. I just want to point them out again because sometimes you forget, you may not be aware that there is this other option for you, and it's really about finding your style. It's like your centering style, because there are many different ways, like music, nature, art, dancing, exercise, and did I say nature? But alone time too. So it's kind of like finding your learning style, where some people are visual and some people are auditive, so they need to hear someone in order to learn it. And I, from my experience, can say for me, it's like a combination of all of them. Sometimes I need more alone time for me to feel centered again. Sometimes I just need to shake it off and exercise. And for me, there are certain methods that work better. Like sometimes alone time can have a negative effect as well. I mean, all of them can have a negative effect if you do them too much, but sometimes alone time can either make me feel more lonely and, I don't know, just more stressed. I don't know if you've experienced this, but for example, exercise, it always does wonders for me. I mean, unless you do it 3 times a day, but if you do it every single day, a little bit, especially when you are feeling like a little, well, in a weird headspace, then that really helps. And then music, like for me, classical music or music I really like just a great song that I have an awesome story behind, so to say, because it makes it gets your body in a good mood as well. So yeah, these are all the different methods. You can choose from whichever one you want, and yeah, I'm really hoping I could help you. Feel free to comment down below, give this video a like, and maybe share it with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, I'm hoping to see you guys in the next video. Feel free to send me your questions on Instagram. I'm sure I'll read the comments on this video as well. But yeah, thank you so much for watching and have a great day. For me, it's very snowy outside right now, but yeah, it's just more cozier inside then.